so you can get all the information from here, but it is not currently relevant to us because we are going to go in depth in it in future classes. First, here we will be downloading one PDB structure, PDB format. You will also get the details of different file formats or how these files work in detail. Basically, I will be giving you details about how you can modify the structures yourself using some text editor or even some program, but gradually you will go through all these things. Are you able to download PDB format structure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have downloaded it. I guess you are also able to download the structure, right?
Hello.
Yes.
Uh, Actually, I have downloaded the file, but I am not able to open it.
I just asked you to download the file. That's sufficient
Don't
one.
have Adobe Reader in the
Yes, you just
If you have
download it.
Adobe Reader, now you can
Don't open
open
it.
it via.
Just download the file in PDF, PDB format, not PDF. Here it is written. You are following the website. PDB format. This is different format than PDF. PDF file is different and PDB format is different. Wait for my next
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
instruction.
I have downloaded in PDB format itself, but okay, okay. Yeah.
Just wait for my instructions. I will guide you through that. Uh, Pritika, you are asking that how. I am just taking an example molecule here. Later on, for docking and lab studies, you will be. I will be guiding you how are we going to choose a particular structure which is good for us or not. So basically, just follow me. I have already told you all that this is going to be a very basic class from zero. Means you if you don't know what docking is, or you don't know how to use your docking softwares, I will uh, guide you through all those things. You just need to know how computer works.
Uh,
You need to be a biologist. That's it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, what type of PDB structure coordinate? PDBX, MMCIF, ML, या सिर्फ
You just
PDB?
need to click on PDB format for now. Are you seeing the screen highlighted right now on your
Okay.
screen? Just click on PDB format and it will download a structure on your system. Okay, I guess everyone is able to download the structure on their system. And software is installed on your system or not? Okay.
So it is
Ye-
in
Yeah,
process.
installed.
If anyone is having any problem, please let me know, either through comments or you can unmute yourself and speak to me. I think everyone is able to download file, and it looks like something like this, right? Meanwhile, meanwhile you install software on your system, do a right click on the file and click. You will get some option like open with, something like this, open with, and there you can choose some notepad or text editor on your system. To open this folder, you just need to click on right click on the file name, file, and click on open with. You will get this on most of the system, Linux, Windows, or even Mac OS. And click on notepad or any other text editor you are having access to. If you click on this, you will get output something like this. Are you able to open your file in PDB format? Sorry, in text editor.
Yes.
Okay, so here are so many lines and numbers and text. So we will be utilizing these number and these informations later. But you just know that you can also open the pdb file in text editor, which we will be using this editor to modify the information of protein later. I guess everyone has is able to install this on their system, chimera x on their system. So let us open this file in chimera x now.
So I want to have that this file is on protein.
One second, Bhupender, one second. I am just getting voice break in. Can you repeat yourself, Bhupendra? Can you repeat yourself now? Maybe network issue from my side. Protein file that you downloaded from protein data bank, it will be located at this. You are not getting note. You can also share your screen if you are having any problem. If you wish, you can share your screen so that I
Sir,
can clearly.
sir,
I, if
Hello, sir.
yes,
Actually, I'm not able to open Chimera X. Here it is showing the program can't start because API MS Win Core part something is missing from your computer. Try reinstalling the program to fix the problem.
I have a suggestion that whatever problem you are getting, you
I
try
have.
to share a screenshot as you have already shared. That Sachin has shared and open.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. I have shared the same problem.
okay. So I will find out the solution about it. And meanwhile, you can open the file in Notepad. Okay, so maybe those people who are having older version of Windows like Windows 7, you will find some other alternate option to download Chimera X. Chimera for most of the software come have old software version in their website listed, or you can find older version on other repository by searching it on Google. So what I will do here is that it is showing that Windows 10 and Windows 10. So for Windows 7 system it will not work. And to find older software, I will try to find some. I will try to read these details and check it is available for Windows 7 or not.
sir,
Okay, sir.
Yeah, if you are, you may need to use an older release, but something like this given. So I will check it out as well because there are so many software. So I will try to uh, help you learn how you can get older versions as well. Means which will be supporting older version of operating system. So here most of the software are I guess for Windows 10. So Chimera X may not be uh, built for Windows 10. There is another older version of Chimera which is a Chimera for Chimera download, where we will be going to Chimera, not Chimera X. This is from the same institute, and always download software from trusted resources. I typed I have typed Chimera download, not Chimera X download, because Chimera is for older versions, and here we might find Chimera for your Windows 7. Both work similarly, just UI is bit different. So let me find Windows. Okay, so you can use this link to download Chimera for your Windows 7. Like that, you will continue to face so many problems while doing in silico research. You need to find alternate, or you need to try to fix problems yourself. And if you are here in this session, if you are facing any problem, you have already many of us have shared the screenshot. I will go through the error and try to find out right solution for you. Okay, those who are using Windows 7 should download this Chimera version, which I have shared through the Google Meeting chat. I'm also sharing it on Telegram.
sir, excuse me, sir,
Yes.
sir.
For Windows 10, which camera like should I download?
For Windows 10, you should try Chimera X
As
for
it
now.
in the pre,
Here, actually, you might not be
sir, but
having
camera X out.
Chimera X.
Camera X I downloaded, sir, but downloaded. I already downloaded, but the like it's pop up something. This you have like written as this program can only be installed on a version of Windows designed for the following processor architecture
Okay, so
x64.
okay, so you have installed Windows 10 on 32-bit maybe, and so you might not be able to run that. So I would suggest you to run Chimera for your system. I have shared link it in Telegram and also in the chat. So you should download Chimera for now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Also, if for Chimera there might be 32-bit version. Uh, if doesn't work on your Windows system, you can try 32-bit version as well. It is 64-bit. I guess Chimera X is not designed for 32-bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My system is 32 bits.
Yes. So you should use older Chimera, not Chimera X, for starting now. You in your system, it's showing that it is installing some Visual C++ Studio, right? And I can see from the screenshot that you are using Windows 10, I guess. Windows 10. Sorry, Bhupender. So,
Uh,
yes, are you facing
no,
any
sir.
problem?
My system is Windows 7 only. I'm Abhinav.
Okay, sure.
Hello.
This is the first software, but for docking and analysis purpose, you will be needing more than 10 or 20 softwares. So you need to be patient while installing software because uh, we see I have seen random errors which I have never seen in last 2 years. Like if I'm installing some software on my friend's PC or on my lab system or my personal laptop, I find different errors, and so we need to find it out through by Google, by going through Google, or if you share your problem in Telegram, I will try to find out the solution. Currently, you should know that how you can see open your file in your text editor. I guess if 10 to 20 people have installed, then remaining people can keep trying installing their software, and while posting their error screenshot on the Telegram group. I will try to provide the solution if I can find. Else we will find some other alternate solution to be downloaded on your system. Fine. So next is how you can open a file or a structure on your system using third-party tool like CameraX or other software. I am opening CameraX by clicking on CameraX or going through Start menu and finding CameraX shown on my system. So currently you have two tools in your list, one CameraX and another older version of Chimera. So to open a structure, what we need to do is that either we can directly drag and drop the file to visualize it, or we can use file menu. You will be getting file menu on most of the software where you can open a file by clicking on open and going through the file storage. Yes, Shraddha, we should also open PDB file in Notepad, because for many instances we will be uh, needing file to be opened on Notepad to be able to edit it. In fact, for getting most of the information, we can get most of the information through Notepad itself. So we don't need software sometimes to get basic details about a structure of protein. And the program. Like ChimeraX, there are other software. For example, you will be seeing Avogadro and Pymol, Discovery Studio, Mastro, Mastro Discovery Studio, and Pymol are like proprietary software, and they are not open source. You may get educational version of those software, but they are kind of not free. So, but these ChimeraX and other software Avogadro software are free and open source. So you even if you want to get it customized version in future, you can also do that. I would suggest you to start with free open source software and later on shift to the software which you need for your particular requirement. Yeah, pre-compiled Python module. Who has said is Priya. So click on pre-compiled Python modules and finish it. By clicking on Start ChimeraX will immediately start ChimeraX on your system. So it's up to you how you do that.
Okay, sir.
I am trying again to open this file. there are multiple options to open a file in a software. First, first option, basic option is open a file. Click on File menu, click on Open, and browse the file. So by after browsing the software, you can find where it shows protein and click on it, and you will get its structure in your visualization software. So like that, you can open your file. You know to read files using software and also through Notepad. Okay, lastly we discussed about the structure of biomolecule like protein or DNA. There we discussed about that uh, there are atoms, elements, and for a particular biomolecule there are like building blocks like amino acid for protein, nucleic acid for DNA and RNA. So all that those are the information about the structure of a molecule. So in a structure file, this is an example structure file. I will detail it all these things gradually. So if you randomly scroll down, you will see some atom or see elements or residue name which you already know, and some other numbers. So like that there are information which you understand, and many information you might not be understanding that. If you talk about three letter presentation of amino acid residue, you can find so many words where these three letter residues are mentioned in a file. Like that here valine, arginine, and other things are mentioned. So those information you will be finding in most of the structure files. And in the visualization software like here in Chimera X, you will be also seeing many information through log file or other interfaces. I will walking you through all those things later, but in this session one thing is important, that you should know how you can install a software or this Chimera X or any other software which you want to use. So basically after installation you need to open that structure in your visualization software, and there are multiple methods to open the file, like you can directly drag and drop or you can use file menu. There are other options to open your uh, molecule in different software by right clicking it on it and finding the appropriate software. I guess till now you have followed me, and many of us have already done these sort of things earlier. So I am expecting that you all know installation and opening of file in different software. I have just given example of Notepad and one Chimera X. I will take one more example of molecule that is okay. That is some drug molecule. Let us take example of streptomycin. I am going to drug bank directly, where I will get structure of this drug bank. Are you able to see my screen, right? You people are able to see my screen. This is
Yes, sir.
drug bank where we get the structures of
Yes,
drug.
sir.
Here we can download the structure of drug by visiting this site, and structures are not always available. I will be taking you how you can further get the structures or create the structures yourself. Here what I will do is I will similarly go for PDB structure and click on it. It will get me PDB structure. So it is not downloading the structure on my system. Instead, it has given me the text file, something similar which we have already opened in our notepad. So different servers, different approaches, different software, different installation process, and different visualization techniques. So here what we can do is either we can right click here and save as, and save it to where we want. So I will be saving it here and click on save. Here my file is here. I can open it in open with notepad, and I can see the output same as I saw it in browser. It is similar. Okay. So after downloading and visualization, I would, as I did with protein, I would like to open it with Chimera X software. I have already opened this structure. So what I will do is I will close this software or close this file. So I have to close this and to open new structure. Here it is. Now here I am seeing that unrecognized file suffix .txt. So here we can see that you might not be able to see this setting, this thing on your system. Like if you have downloaded pdb file, you will be seeing this part only. This part only means protein name part and not .pdb. And to enable this, what we need to do is we need to do some setting. I think view file name extensions. So you might be seeing something like this, and on Windows 10 or Windows 7 there might be some option like view or file menu or menu where you can find setting to view the file name extension. So if you click on file name extensions, you will be able to see the extension of the file you have downloaded. So from pdb bank, I have downloaded pdb file, but from the drug bank server, the file I downloaded is done with .txt format. I to convert make it to pdb format. What I will do is I will simply delete the .txt to retain .pdb file. So these are some random tricks you can follow while when you find some error and which is irrelevant. So now if I open, drag and drop this structure here, I can easily open and visualize it. So in this session we have done uh, two things, like simple installation of the software, second simple visualization of pdb file. I guess we all have been able to follow this. If anyone have had faced any issue, please let me know through the comments or through the telegram chat group, and I would suggest you to share your screenshot of your practice, so that I can understand that you are also able to do all these things. Next is your assignment for whole the week. I'm keeping things very simple so that you get sufficient time for practicing yourself. And by these things you will be facing so many issues, and I want you to face these issues so that this you know new things and you can solve your problems yourself. So next question, next is your assignment. In the assignment you will be studying about my molecule, which I have shared three links with you. And what are the categories of biomolecules, because different biomolecules have different properties, and based on those properties visualization of molecule varies. Like if we talk about protein structure, there are alpha helix, beta sheets, and presentation of alpha helix and beta sheets are also different representation. And for DNA molecule it's different, and for drug molecule it's different. And next is you should be able to install Chimera X and other software as well. I would suggest you to go for Ogedro, because we will be needing it later, and later before docking, or for preparation, or preparing your own molecule. Means if you want to design a drug structure, you need to have that software, this software or Camera or other software. But I would suggest to have Avogadro in your system. It's open source and free. Next, next is your assignment, which you need to submit through Telegram, and I expect everyone to submit this. Visualizing a hemoglobin molecule by going to protein data bank, and insulin molecule by finding it through Google. Means you can get it from pdb data bank, some pubchem, or structure repository, or where you can get drugs or drug structures or other structures. You need to decide on those things, and also you need to mention from where you have downloaded those structures. Next is you should read a simple research paper where molecular docking study is done, so that you understand how this docking and interactions which we have discussed are related to in vitro experiments. Means you just need to mention that paper which you are consulting right now, and you have sufficiently 1 week time. And later on what we will be doing, um, I will be picking up some papers from you, and we will be discussing to enhance our knowledge about molecular docking. And in the next session, we will be discussing about biomolecular structures in depth. Means we will carrying on this session. And next, how biomolecules interact. And hopefully if everything is good, then we will be seeing how to biomolecules interact. Means how these hydrogen bonds are formed, or how a receptor receives a ligand molecule or a biomolecule to carry on processes. If there is any question, please ask me.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Sir, I have a query.
Yes.
So please tell me how do I proceed after this? After opening this chimera,
Okay. Do one thing. You share it. Can you
sir,
share
should
your
I?
screen? Share your screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can share my screen.
Yes, please share your screen. Do I need to allow you something, or everything is sufficient? Oh, yeah, you can share your screen. I guess everyone is able to
Yes,
see
sir.
this
My
now.
screen is visible to you.
Yeah, you are visible.
Now, sir.
And yes,
This
this
is
is Chimera.
U
Yes,
UCSF
this
chimera.
Chimera is open. What you can do is you can click on File menu,
Okay.
Open,
Open.
and browse the file which
Yes.
you have downloaded. It might be in your downloads area somewhere else.
So can I drag and drop it? Drag and drop
I
it?
guess it will work. Drag and drop will work. I guess it's not working maybe.
No, I think it is not work.
Yeah,
It is not working.
you should open it.
Okay, let me.
You can also do one thing, that you can write
This one, this one is
okay.
open.
So
I find it. Yes, sir. This is
you
here.
are able to open it, right? So like this, anyone is having
Now,
any problem?
next step.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You are
Yes.
just my motto.
Not getting you. What?
My motto of this session was just you should be able to open a file in your
Till here.
software. So that too, you should find some structures and practice with them. Means just
Yes, sir.
open it, and no other thing you need to do. You should be able to
Okay.
open the structures and also opening in your notepad. This was the task of this session.
Okay, sir.
Is there any problem to
Okay,
anyone?
sir. And I opened the open in the notepad also, sir.
Yes. Okay.
No, sir. It's completely fine, and I understood.
Okay, fine. So we will be having some very short sessions, and wherever
Okay.
I will find that I should accelerate, I will accelerate. I will fasten this process. So should we say end up this session?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. If anyone face any issue, please feel
Yes, sir.
free to.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I am doing, I am just ending up this session, and I will try to provide you um, a recording later so that you can follow up. No problem. I will try to share a video. Maybe in the recording there will be no glitches or voice problems. So I am ending up this session.